Back to another video, folks. Today is going to be a very special one. I'm finally cleaning out my saltwater tanks. So, I mean, some of the glass is still a little dirty. As you guys can see, all that green algae growing and all this purple stuff growing on the rocks and all the sand, everything, all that is bad, and you gotta take it all out and you gotta clean it manually. So one unfortunate thing, I did have two clowns, but one of them somehow died to this rock. It got crushed by it somehow, which I didn't even see it fall, and it didn't fall, but I just lifted the rock up and it was under that rock and it was dead. So since there's algae on this rock, I'm not gonna be able to use one of these regular, what's it called, like magnet tank cleaners or whatever. That's not gonna work for salt water, unlike this tank does, which I probably also need to clean some of the algae from there. But anywho, yeah, I'm gonna set up my phone, and first things first, we're gonna get the rocks out because we're gonna clean those too. I'm gonna bring them outside, and then I'm gonna probably go with just the regular hose and just kind of pin the end of it and kind of have like really strong flow going, you know, kind of clean it all up. And then I'm gonna mix up all the sand because it's also kind of good to leave this stuff in too. So I'm gonna set up the camera and then we'll start rolling time lapse of me cleaning the tank. You guys stay tuned. Time lapse. I got all the rocks out. I have them all clean, but this is gonna be for the next part of the video. Just put in a new filter cartridge for the tank. As you can see, the water is starting to clear up a bit. I just need to clean the outside glass a bit. You guys can see there's like things left over from when I dripped water from taking all these rocks out, but as you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can, but my clown is right there. And let me know if I should get some other fish for it. Like, what kind of bottom feeder should I get for that fish? Let me know down below in the comments. But now, so you guys know about this overflow. I'm gonna have to talk a bit louder because, you know, it's a bit loud. So this is probably the most powerful filtration system you can get for any tank. You know, I got these 3 fish in here. There's the catfish right there. I got that catfish, this bass, and the Oscar. Now, it's very simple. Just have a bucket, a very strong pump in there that's going to take all the clean water, bring it into this tank, and then all the dirty water is going to go into there. It's going to suck it up, and it's going to go right through all these pipes and into the sock. Or if you don't want to do the sock, you could just let it flow normally how it is without the sock, and you could just slap like a 40 or 50 gallon filter on that bucket and you'll be fine, and your tank will be insanely clean. So I'm going to show you how to change that. It's really simple. You just get a new sock, take this one off, the rubber band that's on it, just put it on here, stick it on, and you're good. So I'm going to show you guys. So as you guys can see, sock, boom, comes off. And then you want to try to do this as fast as you can. And then you get your rubber band and your sock, let it drip some of the water off, and then you toss it. And then you get your new sock, put the rubber band on that, and if you feel like it's a bit loose, wrap it around a few more times, and then kind of open it up like this, I guess. Once you get that hole opened up, then you pretty much slide it onto the tube. And if I can even get this hole open, And now that's all you do. New sock on, and now you guys can see fresh sock. It's gonna start cleaning, and this tank literally will get even cleaner. Now, by next video, hopefully I'll have all this algae gone. I'm actually gonna keep this algae on the decor because I actually think it looks really natural and looks really good, especially like the habitat this bass came from. If there's like a rock area, there can be moss growing on it. Yeah, it's like moss right there, so pretty natural. And then now I'm gonna wait for the saltwater tank to clean up, and then we'll start rescaping with the rocks. And then probably later on we'll go out into the woods and put out more feed. So I realized this video is gonna be a lot longer if I just let the tank clean up. And if I do, and when I put the rocks in, it's just gonna make it dirty again, so there's really no point. So first live rock we're probably going to put in is this big massive one. I don't really know which way to put it though. I guess we'll just find out. Oh gosh. Wow, this rock is really heavy. Should I put the rock like that, or? I think that rock is good. And this slightly smaller rock, I'm going to use it to put it kind of in front like this, to kind of pin this rock against the back of the glass. It's gonna, you kind of get what I'm saying here? It's just gonna make it a lot easier and less chances of it falling. I'll put this in the sand a bit. And then also this second biggest rock is also going in right now. Should I have it like that, or move this more that way, and then this right there, and then this right there, kind of. Now don't worry, here in a little bit I will be adding a bit more sand, because soon I am going to be going to Florida, and I will be bringing you guys along, and I'll probably catch some sand fleas and put a few in this tank. Something like that maybe. Now, do keep in mind the tank is still very cloudy. Can't really see all that well, but I'll give you guys an update once it does clear up. And then right now, I'm gonna go get some feed and then take you guys with me, and I'm gonna go put out feed for squirrels. So I am actually going to be recording before I actually get there, because sometimes when I do go to put out more feed, I see deer like run off or something like that, and I kind of want to see if I can maybe catch one on camera or something like that. I'm gonna turn my phone around so you guys can see it if there is one. Now I'm gonna try to be a bit quiet, and then hopefully I can get it for you guys if there even is a deer here. So I'm just not gonna talk until I get into the woods part. I mean, I hear squirrels like jumping around in the leaves, but I'm not seeing any deer. I usually always see at least 1 or 2 deer run off when I come here to put feed out. So just do a quick hippity hop over the fence, and then there's our place we're gonna be chilling at. Right before rifle season comes out, I'm going to buy a deer stand, probably, or make myself one. I'm not 100% sure yet, and maybe hunt from there. Thing is, if I buy a tree stand or a deer stand, whatever, I don't know what tree to put it on, because most of these trees are kind of like sideways. I don't know if you can really put those tree stands on like side leaning trees. So yeah, we're going to, wow, it's a big spider. But now, one thing we came for here is to put out feed. So I did kind of fix up this what's it called, blind, I guess you can kind of call it. I mean, I might get like one of the small foldable seats you just sit like this, you know, big time chill, and then maybe, you know, just, or I could just full on lay down, and then once I see a squirrel or a deer, I could just kind of prop up or crouch and then just take the shot. Oh, would you hear that? That was definitely a deer. It was like way over there though. Watch when I was zoomed in, there could be like a big doe, I mean big buck or something like that. But yeah, I didn't see any deer. So now, this is the place where the feed was last time, and it's almost all gone. So it's a good sign. There's some animals starting to get used to it. Ow, there's thorns. I'm trying to see if I can find any footprints or anything like that. Or if there's claw marks, I mean, claw marks could maybe be a squirrel, but I honestly highly doubt it. Claw marks would more likely be like raccoons or coyotes or something like that, which I don't know why coyotes would be here. I mean, they'd mainly eat like small rodents or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab the container of feed, and we're gonna start putting out the feed right now, so you guys stay tuned. I finally put out all the feed. Here's one spot. There's another spot I put maybe, like, yeah, somewhere over there. I don't know if you can see it. But then also, let me come around here. Now I should probably cut out this little path right there. And then there's, you can see right there, another big feed. But now, the last spot that has feed is, oh, there's just a lizard right there. But this other spot is right, I about fell. It's right about here. Now, right before season does start, I should probably put some peanut butter, like, on the tree, and, like, get a PVC pipe and just stick a bunch of peanut butter in there. And I heard that attracts mainly squirrel, but deer also like it too. And yeah, so I got all the feed put out. Now I'm gonna head back and then wait a few hours and then show you guys how the saltwater tank has cleaned up, hopefully, and then we'll end the video off there. So you guys stay tuned. We are now back from putting out all the feed out there in the woods, and like I promised you guys, I'll let the saltwater tank sit for a few hours. I actually let it sit overnight, and I just came back from school, and now look how clean it got. Boom. Such a clean tank now. As you guys remember, like way back when I just got the clown, the tank was all green, had a bunch of green algae on it, and the rocks were also all dirty. I did rescape it, it was one of my starfish. But yeah, that's the whole tank. It got really clean. I mean, same with this tank, it's pretty clean, just the glass needs to be cleaned a bit. And this tank also is pretty clean. I do need to clean off all the string algae on the back glass of the tank. So yeah, I'll do that probably off camera in another video maybe or something like that. But that's all I've got for you guys today for this video. If you have gotten to enjoy it, drop a thumbs up and join the family. Hit the subscribe button down below. Also turn on post notifications to be notified every time I upload a new video. And also a reminder, if you guys want to follow my TikTok, it'll be down in the description below. And I'm gonna stop talking and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.